Well, congratulations, Austin Forkner. We've got ourselves a genuine championship contender, and I've got myself some free cookies courtesy of the fine folks at Monster Energy Supercross. This is your review of the 250 class. Forkner has now won 2 races in a row, and for a guy who 3 weeks before the series could barely even do a 15-minute +1 moto, this is a shining championship opportunity. He's right behind Zach Osborne in the points, and it was really that way down to the last lap of tonight's main event also. Osborne consistent through the first 2 races, gets caught in a pileup in race number 3. Osborne charges all the way back, does all this work as Osborne usually does. He'll do whatever it takes to maximize his result. And as the white flag came out, Osborne was actually in position to win the overall. But Forkner was not done. He said he looked at his pit board one time all night. It was on the last lap. It said, go now. And he did go now. He was still doing the big leap through the rhythm lane that RJ Hampshire was not doing, and that allowed Forkner to make the pass and take the win. But that's not really the big story. Forkner got his first win last week. This race review, brought to you by the good folks at Troy Lee Designs, is really about Forkner and all the experience and maturity he's gained in year 2. Maybe we were a little unrealistic last year when people were picking Forkner to be a genuine championship threat, even though he had not even raced a Supercross yet, and he admits in year 2 he was a lot better off. Now, he did get hurt in November and broke his wrist, but he said up until that moment, he was way ahead of where he was in November a year ago heading into his rookie season. He's lucky the wrist came all the way around, and now with 2 race wins in a row, and I have to say, some pretty smart riding for just a sophomore rider. He was actually thinking about the points and the overall Triple Crown strategy throughout the night. That kind of consistent smart riding, combined with the speed and talent we already know he has made him a real threat in the championship. Zach Osborne, really good tonight. I'd say probably better than he was at the first 2 races, but that points lead is shrinking. And yes, there was a tense moment between he and Forkner as they battled for the lead in the second main event. Some would say that that was Forkner's fault. Did he cross-jump him? Did he just get cross-rutted? Osborne didn't want to comment on it. Bottom line is these are 2 riders that are quickly becoming not strangers to each other, battling both for race wins and potentially for this championship. This 250 East is just heating up, and we're headed to Daytona, a real wild card next weekend. This has been brought to you by the good folks at Troy Lee Designs, and we'll see you there in Daytona. Thanks for watching.